First, what's going on, Monk? What's up? What's up? Man, that was fast. I'm still setting everything up, you know? Yeah, good morning to you too, brother. What's going on? Hold on. Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? You low-key might quit ARX. Why? Game name. So the one in the middle is Anime Card Clash. This one is like an auto card battler. So this is one of the ones that I'm playing now. And then the other one is Anime Rangers X. Anime Rangers X right now, we're still rolling on Gilgamesh. We're about almost 120k. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like taking a break and coming back. Who knows, you know? You might get Gilgamesh before you quit because it's Gilgamesh. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, do we have all the trait rerolls from this? Let's see. Yeah, we have 297. We got them. Alright, let's see what the plan is. What is the plan? Quests. Should be done with Frozen, right? 250 Frozen. So, waiting for Frozen. I mean, that could be done anytime. AG is Buns. Uh-oh. He found out. Uh-oh, he found out. The new update is Buns? Uh-oh. Let's claim. Let's get some more cards here. Boom. How much we have saved up? Let's see. We have 4.3 mil. Not bad. Let's start working on some stuff while we gotta wait for Sukuna. Because once Sukuna spawns, let's continue this later. Alright, this is the one we've been using. Battle Tower. This is another 10 hours. Shoot. Quests. What quest? Shadow City? Easy. Should be good. No, I did not complete all towers. That is something I gotta work on. So we can definitely work on that after. I'm just trying to get all the free like all the free packs. All the free packs is good to get. Does this have a cooldown? Are we on cooldown for this? I have a deck equipped. I think it's... Oh no, it works. Shoot. It's lagging a little bit. Uh-oh. They got a little server problem going on here. No, the stream is fine. The stream is fine because the rolls are still going. It's not the it's not stream. It's not the stream. It's like the actual server for the game. Let's go to a server real quick. There we go. Hit the revive. Oh, he didn't get one more. I mean, I genuinely forgot what we used for these things. By the way, guys, we're about 70k plus down on Gilgamesh right now. Maybe about 80k rerolls. Shoot, I'm dead. Was it this one? There's no way. Oh, you know what? Maybe the where's it at? Maybe this comp just wipes. Probably does, doesn't it? 205k. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Just play this monstrosity. Let's go grab all our free cards. The one we have to fully clear is Solo City though, so bro, I think this clears most stuff anyway. Oh, apparently not enough. She shut down my ability. So it doesn't turn back on, it just shuts it down. Well, what did we use last time? We used the mochi one, I think. This. Where the hell are you? Mochi. The undead demon is OP. You're hyped for parkour champion playtest today. Dude, there's so many different games that come out and stuff. It's hard to keep up with all of them, but I'm not familiar with that one that you're talking about. Ooh, let's go. One more. Easy. One more mochi. Nope, dead. Bro didn't make it. What's his name? We can just put Heinz, I think. Let's see if he just carries well enough. Does it come out today or tomorrow? Maybe today, who knows? Bro. I forgot, what was it? It was with Mochi. We cleared this with Mochi last time. We cleared this with Mochi and Sentinel. I mean, I think they're consistently trying to do Saturday updates for it, so we'll see what happens. But nice. Alright, that's done. Teleport to Eminence Lookout. I wish they added like a main trait, sub trait reroll thing. That would be nice. When are they adding card index rewards? No idea. Maybe in the future. I think card index rewards is probably a good mechanic for new players, right? The more cards you collect, the more packs and or like trait rerolls you can earn. So very possible they add that in going forward at some point. Let's go to Solo City. Yeah, I could easily see them adding that. I'm pretty sure this clears just fine. It's crazy, we rolled Violent and we rolled Violent Sovereign and I still rolled off. I was just like, I really need to get Dupe. I don't think you settle for anything less than Dupe or Capitalist. As long as the Capitalist does duplicate. But you have to have Sovereign Cap. So. Just because of the double spawn, I just don't think you settle for anything less for this guy. Alright. I mean, it's fine if we don't get anything, but you know, we'll keep rolling on Gilgamesh. His actual kit is very broken. It's not as powerful as Edo right off the rip, but with enough scaling, he just becomes insanely overpowered, so he's very, very good. Alright, boom. Shadow Monarch thingamajig done. Then we can go for all the other free packs. Always worth. This is all free card packs we're able to get real quick, so always worth to get. Let's go to Titans. $34 minutes for these guys to return. Alright, not bad. Let's see what we pulled up card-wise for that. 437. We can see if we can push a little more now on the battle tower. Lunar Eclipse. I forgot what the debuff is. They're debuffed by 25%. I wonder how important this 25% is going to be. Multitasking? What's up, Sugiyomi? Yeah, I mean, it beats just simply rolling on one game, you know. Okay, 25% is irrelevant to Flamehead Captain. 25, we can clear. Let's see how far we can go now. Let's see how far we can go. I know you guys would be bored just simply watching me only roll on ARX. But that's why we have a little ambient music in the back, you know, a little Spotify. I think it's just better that way. I can try to put vertical stream on. It's been a while since I've put vertical scene. Let me see how that looks actually. You know what? I'll play around with it later whenever an update drops. That's what I'll do. I was thinking because vertical wasn't just for views. Vertical was a way for me to clip my vertical stream, so this way it was in the like it would fit the YouTube requirement. So because when I've been clipping and I clip something that's sub 1 minute, it won't go into shorts because of the vertical aspect ratio. So I'd have to actually manually edit it and bring it into a program versus like recording it on the fly and then just editing that 60-second clip, which honestly is just easier work. Yeah, because now for my workflow, what I've been doing is I'll like record Twitch and YouTube, but Twitch has a good clip system that lets me highlight and then send it to YouTube. So that's what I've been doing, and it works really well. At least it makes it convenient for me. That's what matters. Making it convenient, making it easy. Superior 10%, almost there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting these double traits. We just got to get the right one. we got violent and sovereign. We'll see. I just don't want to farm for another Gilgamesh, man. Night Coliseum portals. I might have a few. I don't know. Let me finish rolling, and if I do, I will use them. I think I have a few. Night Coliseums. You're talking about Poochie, right? I got Gilga. Yes, I got Gilgamesh. So we finally got Gilga from AFK farming. No, he's not a myth, dude. I got him from AFK farming. That was the easiest way to do it. Like, I tried. I think I went about 8 million gems. I don't think he's real with gems. I mean, I know some people I think got him, but he wasn't real for me with gems. So it was pretty lame. But for some reason, you just do expeditions, you get all your gems back. So, I don't know. You can't really complain. Like, you really can't complain. You just do a couple expeditions for a day or two, and you'll get all your gems back. I did expedition for 3 days to get the rest of the gear, because the gear is OP. So, yeah, if you don't have the gear there, you're really behind in the game, I think. The gear is just so strong. Yeah, I'll let you know for sure, Light. I'm just here on stream, man, so I'll probably call it out as soon as I'm done. We have 25,000 left, so hopefully we get it soon, and we can just do that. Sovereign dupe, guys. Sovereign dupe. This is the one that we will get sovereign dupe on. This is it. This one is definitely going to be a sovereign dupe. Sovereign duper. Or dupe sovereign, whichever. This is the one. It's got to be. Head captain? Yeah, head captain carries hard, man. Well, I got lucky, and I have blessed on head captain. So blessed on head captain gives him heals, kind of like Sakura. So it's just insanely strong. And it doesn't have a limit. When is the ARX update? No idea, brother. No idea. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see whenever they drop it. We're just chilling right now. Just playing some Anime Rangers and ACC. Like, they drop it when they drop. I know this one should be a quality of life update. I don't think it's a full content update. But it should be like quality of life with a bunch of other ads. So we'll see. Aw, don't die to Chimera Ant. Thank you. Good. Oh no, it's Aaron. Aaron's strong. 125k. One more heal. Heal. Kurapika. 9 enough. Truck-kun! No! No. Oh no, dude, I don't want double sovereign. I want sovereign dupe, man. Sovereign dupe is the way to go. Alright, that tower's still rough, dude. Truck-kun for the win. So lame. Let's see if he can clear this. I really need more of these extra trait rerolls. 100k is a lot. Dude, Truck-kun. I got brought so low. Truck-kun did the work. I mean, look how tanky he gets, man. 400 or 659,000 HP. It's insane. Yeah, Flame Hemp Captain is extremely, extremely powerful. I didn't re-roll off double Sovereign. Sovereign is locked in. If it was double Sovereign, it would show. I probably re-rolled off like double dupe or something. I don't think you would ever re-roll off double Sovereign though. Double Sovereign's good. But Sovereign dupe is probably better. I think 4 copies of Gilgamesh popping off is probably better. Yeah. I believe so. 800%, yeah. I don't know. You don't think Sovereign with dupe is better though? Because you'd have 2 copies, both at 500% damage bonus. So you'd have 2 copies at 500% damage bonus, and then Gilgamesh makes a copy, but that copy has a duplicate. So they both have another copy, so that's another... Like that's another 500% a piece, so 1,000 plus. Just because he's making another copy, I don't know. Maybe, or maybe double Sovereign's better. I guess we take whichever, you know. Those are probably the 2 high-end rolls. I'd probably lose if we get double Sovereign. That'd be kind of insane. I'd be happy about the range. Because that's one of his weaknesses, I think, is that his range gets smaller. And he walks very slow. So, honestly, I mean, Seraph Sovereign wouldn't be bad on him either. Just having better range to keep rolling early. But I think, I mean, over a long period of time, you're definitely going to want the Duplicate or Capitalist. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sovereign dupe would definitely be better over time, I think. But I wouldn't be opposed to the double Sovereign range for sure. Well, actually, I mean, and then double Sovereign would have double the ability cooldown, so I don't know. It's like half and half here. No, I mean, but it would have ability cooldown. So you'd be able to get him to attack even faster. Could be better. Double Sov would be peak for showing off, yeah. That'd be extremely, extremely rare. HP is useless? Yeah, HP is kind of useless. For the most part, yeah. The only one where HP... I mean, it doesn't even matter for Boros. Boros, like, I think for an extent his HP helps, but at the same time it just doesn't matter for Boros. Just because he has so much durability. For mech units, there's more chance to proc. Probably. I mean, the only one you really care about, I think, is Enuma Eilish, which is every 5 abilities, 2000% damage. Dude, no way. Oh my god. We got wiped so hard. He had so many attacks. I mean, you're not cooked. As long as you have Eto, you're fine. Eto is by far the strongest ranger right now, in general. When I say strongest ranger, it's just for generalized content. She's probably the strongest right now. Good lord. No mercy in these towers. Yeah, she's just extremely powerful. In ARX, is Dio over Heaven OP? Not now. Maybe after whatever rework they do. I know for sure they're going to fix Dio over Heaven and probably some of the other Ranger units to be on par with how these new Rangers are. Because the ceiling for Rangers has increased dramatically. When we're talking about Eto now and Gilgamesh, like the ceiling is so much higher. Like Gilgamesh's damage potential is absurd. So... No, I have not played Anime Eternal. Is it any good? ALS power creep incoming. Yeah, it is very much ALS power creep, but at the same time, I think what they're doing is creating a new ceiling. I think the ceiling is being created for Ranger units. Once that ceiling is established, like Eto Gilgamesh, the rest kind of fall into place. You know? Because your secrets and your mythic units, sure, like, they're strong, but they're not supposed to be ranger level damage strong. At most, they provide a lot of good utility. Same with secrets and your supports, right? Rushers are just rushers, so maybe they do different things, but they're really utility based. When you start looking at actual damage per second or like damage overall, you're really going to look to your ranger units to carry you. And currently now with like Griffith, with Skeleton, you know, all these other... Jesus. Weekly updates for what? Ethereal? I mean, what do we get? What do we get? Is this Brute? It's Colossal. Colossal Sovereign. Dude, I'm impartial. I don't really care about AV's traits anymore. Like, the only trait you really care about is Monarch. Ethereal is just kind of pointless sometimes to play with. They say that their game is not centered around Monarchs, but it is. And you could argue it isn't, but I'm gonna just tell you that it is. 90% of the units they drop just feel better to play with Monarch. And yes, maybe it's not damage per second wise, but in a game with economy, it's cost efficient. And you don't have enough rounds to play all your ethereals. You don't have enough economy to play all your stuff. Now, if they adjusted the economy units, and now your economy is irrelevant in the game, and you're just generating enough income to play whatever, then yeah, ethereal is probably going to be ahead of Monarch by a lot in some cases. But right now, with cost efficiency, it's just not possible. Monarch's just infinitely better at the moment. Correct, you wouldn't have the money for it, exactly. So it just kind of doesn't matter. No, I mean Deadeye Merchant is great, sure. It's kind of cope though because he's just good with Monarch, man. Cost efficiency and damage, you have to look at both. You can't just say I'm gonna blow out all money on one unit and then not play anything else for 15 waves. It's just pointless. I think him being a Deadeye Merchant is just cope because he just, I don't know. You still want to max him out. It's not like Jinwoo. Jinwoo was like naturally good with both Deadeye and Monarch because you don't have to upgrade his Deadeye form. You can place 3 copies and get away with it. That's why Jinwoo was so powerful, is because he still had a lot of use without upgrading him in Deadeye, if that makes sense. Because the minions scaled. So now if Broly's damage kind of like ramped up a little bit or something per wave that he's played, maybe he would be better with like Deadeye or something, or something ramped per wave. That would be nice to see. I don't know. Like I said, I'm impartial right now to a lot of AV stuff, mostly because I think corruption's kind of killed the game in terms of fun. I don't think corrupting familiars is like a fun endgame grind. It is a grind, yes, but we can all randomly create mindless grinds that have no meaning. For AVs, it's like creating an artificial like black market for burbs to trade burbs for Teslas, but I don't know. That's the conspiracy theory. Burbs for Teslas. Alright, let me grab some water while this loads. Give me a second. Alright, back. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's see. Did we, actually even beat the fire tower, or we got beat? I think we got beat. Oh, we beat it. We beat the fire tower 7 minutes ago. Great. 7 minutes ago, too. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I drink water, W. Rudge. Drinks water is code for drinks water and runs errands real quick. Just make sure everything's good. Yeah. 4.7. What else is there? 300 trade rerolls. Not bad. Oh, I need to lower the volume. That better? Oh, just one of the speed edits. Got it. No jab at the background music. Got you. Let's see what else we got. Alright. So he should technically be fine, and we can rush through the rest of those towers. 2 more minutes till we get the Sukuna farm going. Let's see, what do we got a hit left? We should be able to get enough of these. We did all this yesterday, the rest of these little talismans, so should be able to get it in one more session. Freeze cards, that's fine. We can AFK that one. It's no big deal. Monthly best pulls. Secret, oh my god. Secret Shaltair, Secret Albedo. Secret Ainz, oh my god. Secret DEA, oh lord. Secret Undead, Secret this. Dude, so many nice cards were pulled. Secret MOC. Secret Mochi Emperors. Oh my god. Because they're redoing trading right now. Highest instant rolls used. 1, 2, 3. He used 1,000,000. No. The hell am I looking at? He used 1,400,000,000. This is a dev, bro. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 commas. Hold on, that's 1,000,000,000. Instant rolls? Okay, no, these are dev accounts. There's no way. Weekly instant rolls used. Yeah, that's a dev account. Highest elo. You just fighting rookies? Monthly highest rolls for the month. Mochi Emperor, good lord. think I just save my trait rerolls for a nice card later. There's gonna be some sort of creep, right? I think by moons there's gonna be some sort of creep that we're gonna have a really nice card. So, and guess what? If we don't have a really nice card that drops from there, what we can do is just use it on support cards that we're using for Flamehead Captain. I mean, at this point, we're just shooting for single stats here. We're choosing for all for one, or one above all. All for one. The one above all, or Overlord. But yeah, that's a huge gap when it comes down to stats. Alright, so hopefully this is done soon, and we can server hop, try to find one that's clearing it pretty quick so we can clear. What's up, brother? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. What we got? 15,000 left. Alright, so we've rolled over 100,000 rerolls on Gilgamesh, guys. We are bound to get something soon. It's gotta be. It's just gotta be at this point. Yes, I know, we're getting close to the 5K sub mark. Yes, sir. Getting real close. Let's do a random server here. See who's clearing Sukuna. No idea. No idea on the meme defense. Like I'm not keeping up with a bunch of like copy paste games right now. I'm taking a like I genuinely have to wait. There's so many games doing the same thing. So I have no idea. Yeah, there's so many games doing like the exact same thing sometimes. It's overwhelming. Where the hell? If I have the Discord? No, I do not have the Discord. No, I think I joined it and then left. I'm just like holding off on this stuff. What do you mean unique features like AV? AV doesn't have a lot of unique features. AV is the exact same. The difference was the models before. Yeah, there's a bunch of games made on the same topic, 100%. AAX and ADX, I have no idea what those are. What is AAX and what is ADX? Yeah, corruption's not a new feature, that's like a hindrance, bro. That's like a roadblock. It's just like a it's a dumb mechanic. Anime Adventures X. I'm not playing Anime Adventures X. What is that? A very unique... No. No. Evolution feature is not the same as actual gameplay. I refuse. Dude, no one's doing this. I have to start killing this thing. Yeah, we'll see. I'll be honest, I'm not as optimistic for some of these games just because it's just one of those things, man. A lot of it is just the same stuff, rinse, repeat. Do I know any of the new ACC codes? Yeah, they're somewhere on the server for them. I don't think I typed them out this time, I just claimed them and that was it. I mean, they could drop with as many units as they want. Right now, it's copy paste from like tower defenses are mostly the same. They're generic. They're extremely generic things. I do play ALS. ALS has fallen short these past updates. We'll see what they can do. How do I like Souls? How do I like ACC? It's basically Souls. I've never played Souls RNG. I think the actual deck building strategy for Anime Card Clash is really fun. So I've been having a blast, like collecting and playing. The actual deck building is pretty fun. Is that what Souls has? Souls RNG is the same thing. It has deck building. Same kind of strategy. Because in here, actually, to beat some harder content, you actually genuinely have to think about some stuff. Card interactions and how they work. No, but I'm asking, because you said it's the exact same thing. I'm asking if it has the same type of strategy. Yes, I mean, like, if you look at, for example, Anime Crusaders, right? It's boring as hell. It's the exact same thing. It's copy-paste of tower defense. No one is making any revolutionary systems right now. Look at Anime Final Strike. No revolutionary different system. It's all the same stuff. That's what I mean by copy-paste, right? Like, for real, that's what they do. Rel Cs? I haven't played Rel Cs yet. Have they released? What's up, Pokemon Master? Has Rel Cs released? If Rel Cs hasn't released, there's nothing to worry about then. It's not. We haven't even seen all of it yet, have we? Yeah, exactly. It's still being made, so can't really keep going on stuff like that. But I mean, tower defense has been the same right now. Now, if someone drops something revolutionary for tower defense, by all means. But no one legit has dropped anything revolutionary. Like AEV is just absolutely mid when it comes down to what they've dropped for extra content. And I enjoyed AV. I've played AV for so much. I have so many Monarchs for them. But when you're talking about PvP, Odyssey, it came out as like just hot garbage, or it was not good. Like, that's just the facts. ARX dev have actually gotten a bit more lazy because now they focus on maps than actual units, which looks sloppy in your opinion. So to be fair, there are some things about ARX I'm not liking right now, but I'm waiting to see what else they do. I want to see what else ARX does. I think the issue is they've fallen short by dropping content they had lined up previously. So now they should be on their new content, which is what kind of Adam was saying. So we'll see. They really, really need to start dropping better game modes. They have to be creative and drop better game modes that isn't just random stuff. Because, let's be real, the Fairy Tail one was fine. The issue with the Fairy Tail one was it doesn't stack luck infinite. So no one was going to waste their time doing it. Additionally, the rewards for Fairy Tail 1 were mid. They were really bad, because Swarm is around. Now, because your economy is based on Swarm and these currencies, you should be sprinkling this currency into every game mode. Like, period. Or else people are going to say, I'm not going to farm for Gilgamesh, because farming for leaves is just better. It is better for your account. Like, 9 times out of 10, it's better than for your account. Right, but hold on. You're calling it sloppy, but the reason they've cut the faces out has to do with the DMCA. That they're thinking it's enough for it. So that's one of the reasons you can't just call it what it is if you don't understand what's going on. There is a reason there is no face. Do you understand what's going on with the DMCA thing? That all these games are getting hit for their models right now? Because I'm pretty sure they have faces saved up somewhere, or they can just slap a face on and make it not look that way. But I think faces are like one of the things that are helping them maybe dodge the DMCA hits. Okay? So, now the actual stage is fine. I think a 50 bill boss was good. I think the 50 bill boss was fine. I think having Gilgamesh be the base was a good idea. So I like the direction where that's headed. I think more stages should be that way. So instead of there being a base, the actual boss is the kill. I think that's smart. So I was happy with that direction. Some of the Fate units have interesting interactions. Again, I'm going to wait to see how things are when a stronger or harder game mode comes out. But the issue is that they're facing is they need to come out with a better game mode at some point. Dungeons is cool and it's fun to do for a little bit, but when it doesn't give you as much rewards as Swarm does right now, there's no one's going to do dungeons unless they need to get Professor. Same goes for Tournament. Tournament's kind of like a huge waste of time. Even with the bugs right now, they're not going to reward bug abusers. From what I understand, as long as your score is legit, they'll still reward you. Ooh, damn, I thought that was a Sov dupe. So, like, we will see. We will see. But I want to see where their creative direction goes. Because they have the opportunity to make the game really, really good. Because ARX has something that a lot of games don't, and it's very AFK friendly. Like, a lot of the tower defense games are not AFK friendly unless you're using a macro. The reason that ARX is really good right now is because there's no third-party software needed. You don't have to auto-click, nothing. The game just plays. That is the big win for ARX right now. So they just have to improve that way. You're not gonna get Senku from the tournament From the tournament, you have to be like top 3 to get Raleigh, the other ranger unit. Like the tournament ranger. No, you don't have to move or click. Actually, if you click or move on AFK, ARX to AFK, you literally will crash. It will crash and bug your game out. But if you don't click it, it will automatically refresh every 20 to 25 minutes or so. Something crazy. So ARX is actually very, very efficient when it comes down to how they've set up their AFK. I didn't know about that till like a few weeks ago when I was playing. People were like, yeah, stop auto-clicking. You're auto-clicking, that's why it's lagging. I'm like, oh, shoot. 2, 1, 3, and 4. So. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what they do with the tournament and how they distro. Yeah, you don't have to click, you don't have to move. You just have to be tabbed into that screen. That's it. Just be tabbed into that screen. And make sure the screen is active, like it's your active window, and it works just fine. So, yeah, ARX is extremely AFK friendly. It's very new player friendly. All their codes have no limit. So, I don't know. Go take it up with them. Submit a ticket. Are you sure you didn't AFK abuse? Because people who were AFK abusing and got inflated scores didn't get their rewards. Like, what was your score when you finished? Yeah, top 3. What was your score? Oh, then on traitless? I don't know, man. I don't know how good 110 mil is right now. That doesn't seem that high, honestly. Are you sure? Are you sure people weren't getting 120 mil? For traitless? Really? Boros Sungwoo. Interesting. I forgot what traitless, what was the max there. Okay, so did you leave it AFK for a few rounds to get a semi-inflated score? Or was that on your first try you got 110 mil? Okay. Well, I don't know then. If your score's legit, you could just, you know, put a ticket and let them know. First try. Okay. I don't remember if I got that good of a score first try with that same team. Because I was using Jinwoo and I was using Boros. I don't know. That's interesting. There were a few content creators that didn't get their rewards because they were trying to say they had legit scores, but they didn't have legit scores. And they were like, yeah, I did it on my first try too. So I don't know, man. You can just shoot them a message and stuff, because all the people who had legit scores were given the reward, from my understanding. Like everybody was. That's why there are a bunch of like old Reavers rolling around or whatever, Riley. Yeah, you could just submit a ticket. I'm sure they'll give it to you afterwards. Cookie Run Kingdom. I'll check it out. I think Gustavo was talking about that. What? Am I doing a giveaway? Not yet. At 10K, I'll do a giveaway. Building up more subscriber count before I start dropping more monies for giveaways. I might do a few Boros giveaways and stuff like that in the future. As soon as he's tradable, I might give away a few Boros. Yeah, hair curl's important. Can you add me? No, but you can subscribe to the channel. Typically, if you want to play any of the games that I'm playing in, I usually leave a private server link, and people can join in private server links. Because if I add a bunch of people, it gets to be too much. You can follow my account. You can do all that on Roblox. Does kills count in test place? Test place. Kills. I don't know. For what game? For ARX? I don't think you can kill in ARX in test place. Yeah, well, because if I start adding people, I'm gonna add one person, then another person says add me, then I start adding everybody. And then it becomes this thing where I have like 800 people pinging me, messaging me, and stuff like that. It actually becomes really excessive. Like, it becomes a lot for me. So it becomes a bit much. I mean, you can follow my profile on Roblox. You can what's it called? Join any of my streams. All the private servers are available whenever I'm playing a game and folks want to join in. So I play with viewers and stuff. So you can always join via private server link. You can follow on YouTube, Twitch, so you see when I jump on. So yeah, I still keep it interactive and stuff, but yeah. They added VC on console, but you don't got it. Got you. Yeah, it's right in my bio link. So if you click my YouTube and then you check my bio link, it's right there. Just click more and you should see all the links to whatever profiles I got. Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong. The best way to add me was when I first started. When I first started, like, I think 99% of the people that added me in the beginning, as like early supporters and stuff, I added and such. I might do something different in the future. I know they're evolving their connections in Roblox to make it a little easier. So maybe as things become easier or they make a clan or something, it might be easier to do something like that. It's just kind of rough right now because adding people just takes a lot of work every single time. And then when you start adding this per stream into the hundreds, it's like you have to think about that. It does become a lot at some point. The Twitch name is the same as YouTube, yeah. But the link is through the bio. Appreciate the support. Thank you for subbing. Clean's a crazy idea. Clan? Yeah, clan would be cool, man. I don't know why they haven't added that. I know they have groups and stuff. Oh, I guess groups, I guess. You think I'll have millions of subs? Dude, that would be great. If I was able to make a good amount of money consistently doing YouTube, I definitely would just quit my job and stay home with my kids. Like, I'd just be home with my wife and kids the whole time. I'd probably just do the live streams, like live. At that point, if I'm making that much money. So, we'll see. That'd be some nag blocks level stuff, you know? Dude, this King of Curses thing is going so slow. There's not enough people killing it. $20K subs at the end of the year? That would be insane. Next, Mr. Beast, Mr. Rajan. I definitely would do a lot of giveaways, man. Like, I think Mr. Beast is good, don't get me wrong. He's done a lot of good and he's given out a lot of stuff. He's a little socially awkward, though. Jimmy's a little weird. Nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. I think there's there's a reason he doesn't live stream. I think he gets a little weird on camera. Like I saw some of the videos with the XQC8 and stuff. It was kind of funny. Dude's just a little awkward. That's genius though. You gotta trade something for it. Expect 500. Jeez. What am I trying to get on Card Clash? So right now on Card Clash, I'm just jumping between server to try to do the King Curses. As soon as I'm done with jumping servers, we're waiting on like clearing enough that we can get the talisman. So we need to just finish the talisman farm so we can make Sukuna. And that's something I need to do before I roll. Because we do have a good amount of rolls saved up here. 4 mil is not bad at all. I think the biggest amount we saved was about 25 mil or something. So we might try to save up more. We'll see. We'll see. There's probably another spike coming soon by next week. If the update for ACC comes out next week, yeah. We'll see another huge spike in luck or something. So it might be worth to wait. I don't know. I want to save, but at the same time, I also want to roll. I really want to roll too. I've been on that grind, yeah. We're almost done. We're almost done with Ancient King of Curses. We have all the other cards. Yeah, I was mad too when I found out, don't worry. I'm sure there's a lot of people hopping around too, doing what I'm doing, trying to get the Sukuna talismans. Yeah, I mean, dude, JJK is very popular. How many rerolls left? Shoot, 3.7k? I have to stop. Holy cow. Well, I have another, we could probably get like another 20k rerolls. Dude, we almost used everything. Holy moly. Alright, this one's close. This one's close. Perfect. So I legit have to stop because we need to keep Gilgamesh with one of the sovereigns at least. I know for tournament he's going to be very good. I'll probably do it later today. I don't know if they'll even update this afternoon. You know what? I forgot to check. How much more luck? Let's go. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. Always go one more. 15. 15 luck, 3 border chance. This is 5 luck, 15 roll speed. So it goes to 15 luck with max. This goes to 5 luck. Okay. I mean, you're not missing too much luck with it, but still. Dude, it's crazy work saying, let me roll cards but not use boss luck potions. Just because boss luck, maybe you have a chance of MOC. But I feel like if I force boss potions, you don't get enough moon cards. That's how I feel like it works. So there's a huge trade-off. But the moon cards are just so good. So it's hard to say, yeah, let me roll for boss. Alright. Right now while we wait, let's expand this a little bit. Because for this one, we need to be... Alright, we're almost there. Cool. Let's put the gear on him. And ghoul sword. 1.4. Speed, range, cost, damage. 1.4 seconds is not bad. What do I have for his curse? 15. Oh, in other news for anime Rangers X, we did get a shiny Lelouch. Finally got a shiny Lelouch, which is nice. Been trying to get one. And then we did get another shiny Boros here. I mean, these Boroses, they're going to go up for trade at some point and probably give a few away. Maybe, what do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Maybe give away a few. We'll see. Might give away 3 of them. Kind of sad. Why? What's up? Do a few rounds of ARX tournament here, see what happens. Do they still disappear in this mode? Yeah, they do. I mean, things happen, man. Life happens. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta own it. It's like, yeah, it happened, and then you gotta move forward, brother. That's all you can do, right? Not everything's gonna work out the way you want it. You just have to understand, there's a plan for everything in life, even when you don't see the plan in front of you. You just gotta trust that it's there and keep leaning forward, right? So, learn from your mistakes. It's when we don't learn from our mistakes that they're mistakes. When something happens and it doesn't go your way, you learn from it and you adapt, you figure it out, and then you keep going. That's all you can do, brother. You just gotta own it. Just own it and accept it and keep riding, keep doing your thing. Absolutely. Unafraid to tell you that. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Of course. And really, it's not about religion. Just read the Bible. That's it. Has nothing to do with anything else. No, I don't do church or anything. Just read the Bible. That's it. Absolutely. Yep. I wasn't always like this though. I definitely was not always like this. Life teaches you though. Alright, here we go. Dude, how many of these special grades are we missing? No, grade ones. Grade ones. Missing 6. No, 7. We're missing 7 grade ones. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, it's very fun. Right now I'm doing some of the more annoying things where I need to beat these out and try to get the rewards before other people. Or else it's not gonna happen. Nope, that one's already done. Special grade, I don't need special grade. Special grade, I don't need special grades. Two? Should there be two left? Two left. Okay. Nine. Yeah, absolutely. Take care, brother. In a minute's not bad. No idea if there's an ARX update today. Should you upgrade only Eto? Would that work better? Yeah, just try only upgrading Eto. I usually am able, because I use the souls of riches and stuff, I'm usually able to upgrade Jinwoo and Eto. So it's not really an issue. The only way is by doing Swarm right now, man. Swarm's the best way for everything. Swarm gives you everything you need in the game. It's very good. It is not getting removed in 9 hours. Adam already said he would buff it for a week if it got enough of the likes and stuff. So I think they're gonna buff it to make it even better. Seven zones active. Yeah, I think they're extending it by another week. We'll see though. I don't think they can just remove it and not replace it. What time is it for me? Almost 1 in the afternoon. I'm on mountain time. Alright, what do we have left? Okay, we're done with grade 4s. We need 5 more grade 2s, few more grade 1s, and grade 3s. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the US, so for me it's mountain time, so wait, grade 4s I'm good. It's the grade 3s and grade 2s. Grade 4 I'm good. Grade 3, grade 2 here. Grade 4 I don't need. Grade 4 I don't need. Grade 4 I don't need. Grade 1, yeah. Let's see, grade 4. Grade 1. Nice. Grade 1. Good. Special grade, grade 3, we need grade 3. Grade 2, we need grade 2. It's grade 4. Grade 4. Grade 2, grade 3. Grade 4, we don't need grade 4s. Special grade we don't need. I think that was it. We're missing 3 grade 2s, a few 3 grade 1s, and 3 grade 3s. Not bad. Alright, back to jumping. Lloyd Frontera is so peak. Who's that? Grade 4, grade 3, we need grade 3. Grade 4s you can stay. Grade 3 take. Defeat another grade 3. Grade 2. It's a webtoon, good read. Why is grade 2 taking so long? Grade 3. Grade 1. Grade 4 not needed. Grade 2 needed. Shoot. Grade 1. Let's go grade 2. Okay. What are we missing? What are we missing? One more grade 2, 3 grade 1s. So grade 2 and grade 1. Grade 3. Grade 3, grade 2, grade 1, grade 2, grade 1. Grade 4, grade 1, grade 1. Civil engineers gets isekai story. Interesting. Alright, grade 1, good. We need how many more grade 1s? One more grade 1 and one more grade 2. Oh shoot, we're almost done. Grade 4, grade 4. I think the rest are just grade 4s, guys. I think I left grade 4s. Grade 4. Oh, grade 1, grade 1. Let's see, what was it that stopped me here? Must have been the sun deity. Oh my god. Good. Burn. 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 And burn. Nice! Okay. We're just short one grade 2 then, huh? Should be it. Almost there, almost there. One more grade 2 and we're done with Sukuna. Okay. We gotta go find a grade 2. Grade 2, we're gonna have to server hop. One more grade 2, guys. And we're done crafting this. Not bad. Only took two rounds so far of like waiting for Sukuna to spawn, playing against them. The artwork of Lloyd is peak. Not gonna lie. Nice. I'll check it out. I'll check it out sometime. All right. We need a curse 2 right there. Don't need anything else other than a 2. 4, 3. That was it. That was it. That was the 2. We're done. We're done. We're done. We don't have to take anything else. Alright guys, here we go. Crafting Sukuna. Done. Alright, that's done now. Hell yeah, that's perfect. Let's leave and go back to a server. I think this one's the server that Gustavo's on. Usually just like auto joins friend server, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. There we go. Alright, we finally finished. We got the Sukuna done. See what else we can do now. Battle towers, frozen landscape. What else is free? This is free. Another 2K. Not really crazy about 2,000 here. This free? 5, 6, 7. Ha! 6, 7K. Yeah, 6, 7K. 5K rerolls. What else? Inferno Depths. To 200? Did we touch the 200? We did. That one's done. Inferno Depths to 150 is another 10K. This one's good. Do that. Inferno Depths to 150. How did I get Senku? Senku you get from doing dungeons. Dungeon is the one that gives you Senku. Yeah, dungeon is what gives you Senku as a unit. You just have to get to level 100. Not level 100, top 100. What's up, 100 Drum? What's going on? Damn, I really do want to crack packs, sadly. Do we have a whole week to save up? I'm at almost 5 mil. Did we lose? Shoot, did we lose on 150? It's crazy work. Alright, let's look at what we got though. The Ancient King of Curses. King. Ancient. Did I file my taxes? I always file my taxes beginning of the year. Why is that? Oh, this isn't the right thing. This card has a 35% chance to cancel the enemy attack and counter with 5 slashes, each doing 10% of the card's max health. If this card successfully blocks 2 consecutive attacks, create a domain with a power level equal to this card's damage that lasts for 3 turns. While active, all enemies inside the domain are dealt 25% of this guy's damage each turn. Crazy work. Very, very nice. And all it takes is what, 2 consecutive blocks at 35% each? You got kicked from ARX because of problem receiving data? No idea. No idea. Guys, we might do a weekend chill stream here with like Slay the Spire or something. Or Hollow Knight, Silk Song. Might have to download it. Just put Silk Song playthrough. Damn, we're losing a 150 on Inferno Tower? Get out of here. Let's see if we can beat the other tower real quick. So I know he's good, but he's having a hard time, I think, sometimes. Let's see. Let's see one more time. Lunar Eclipse Tower. Heavy RNG, bro. %50 chance to revive. Oh my god. How do you get levels from the Swarm Battle Pass? Just by doing more Swarm. That's the only way to increase your Swarm BP is just to do more Swarm. Wow, Truck Coon for the win. All right, I think I've exhausted all that. You can go back to Hardcore Tower and just focus on packs. Let's close this out. How's the game so far? Games have been good. We played Anime Card Clash pretty much for this morning. Farmed what I would have normally farmed in Anime Card Clash, so not a huge deal. Pretty chill. Um, yeah, pretty chill. I might just take a break and then whenever ARX updates, then we'll play. I think it's kind of dead this morning, so probably might be a little more active later this afternoon. I might just put another poll out if people actually will swing by for Hollow Silk Song, Hollow Knight. We'll see. Yeah, probably just go back to letting AFK farm swarm at this point. We've kind of hit already what we needed to hit on ACC and stuff. We were talking about TD games. Yeah. Dude, what is with this here? Oh, yeah, 100%. Absolutely, it has to do with that. Yeah, huge amounts just releasing them. Yep. Well, AV had two things going for it. Really nice character models, and then the maps. Auric really doesn't fail AV. Some of the models were falling short on some of the updates. Attack on Titan, I know no one likes to talk about it, but that one was pretty bad for their models. But now after the DMCA, there's just going to be a bunch of art changes, I think, that I'm either not a fan of. I don't like the entire, like, I don't understand, just maybe it's an age thing, I just don't get it. The whole, like, femalizing of, like, all these other units. It's like just so weird. Just put the characters as they are. Stop being weird about them. I don't know. It just seems a little strange. So, I'm not a fan of some of the artwork going down for some of these characters in the remakes. Even the color schemes just seem kind of wonky. So, I don't know how well the faceless thing goes. Yeah, because then you're not playing the same characters, right? Like, yeah. You got mad game we get you don't. That is that is one way of putting it, I guess, if you want. But it's not what I'm trying to get at, but you know. I think they should just go with original character concepts. I think I think one of these tower defense games should just stop doing some anime stuff and just create original character concepts. Like a good example for like anime vanguards, they would just call it, you know, like their own character concepts. I don't know how to explain it, man, but just like they can just use their own original ideas and stuff and make characters. Because there's genres to these characters, right? Like Kakashi falls in the same line as like Psycho or Gojo, where there are these like white-haired senseis in the animes. Like there's a lot of genre depictions that are the exact same across animes, right? The same kind of genre depict type things. So they definitely could just play into the genre and just develop a brand new type of character and just go off of that, because that's what people like, I think, for the most part. Dual swordsman always popular in any of these things. Um, yeah, Guts is just vastly popular because of storyline, but I mean his model came out really nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of room for them to play around and do stuff with. I feel like a lot of these games are severely limiting themselves by only sticking to animes. Yeah, yeah, I know people are very specific, right? But how do I explain? When League of Legends makes a character, people fall in love with the character because of how they look, the design. You know, you can, I think, have a lot of creative freedom on this type of platform. Like, I don't think I would be afraid to just do something like that. I'm telling you, if I had enough money where I can start working on my own development of stuff like this, I would 100% do it. Roblox gives you a lot of creative freedom, and I think people are still boxing themselves in. Like, it's 100% a great idea to create like character skins or stuff for your anime characters and stuff that people like. But I think you can think outside the box and play around with different things. The whole point is people enjoy playing their favorite anime characters in these Roblox games, right? You're hoping your main character is pretty broken. So if you have base characters that are really good, and then you just put the skins with the anime characters, you could just either turn off the skins for DMCA or whatever, or play around with it. So you could still use the same skin for those characters. I don't know. I feel like you could play around with a lot of different things. Yeah, what type of character, right? Yep. Oh, you're good. You're good. Thanks, Black March. It's fine. No worries. Hey man, it's the internet. I get it. Don't worry. We're like right now it's only a few viewers here, but I'm pretty peaceful about things. I am in a very healthy marriage, so we actually just hit our 8-year anniversary like 2 weeks ago. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, trust me. Especially when it comes down to personalities online and stuff, there's a lot of folks that jump in here and play around, and you know, I trust me. I pay attention to who's been around here for a while, watching my streams and stuff. So I trust me. I take no offense. I'm not one of those weird people that takes offense to absolutely everything immediately. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. 8 years. 8 years is crazy work. Alright, seems like I'm just looking through Anime Card Clash real quick. I'm like, what else is there to do right now? I think we're in a good spot. I don't want to roll yet because I know they're going to creep on. I think they're going to luck creep one more time. Plus, we're going to get some new card packs. So I would definitely like to open on new card packs, I think. Like, I'm okay with not finishing Eclipse Tower right now. I think we can finish like 90% of the content at the moment, which is good. And we have a good amount of rerolls, but I don't want to roll on anything. So we're in a good spot for ACC. We're caught up. We have all the story stuff done. So yeah, I think we're in a good spot. Let's see. How many more freezes do they need? 8 more. Not bad. Gilg's the best. Is Gilga better than Eto? So the thing is that Gilgamesh overall is very good and outscales Eto very hard. The issue is there's no game mode other than maybe tournament and maybe like dungeons where, and Eto does have invulnerability and scaling, so okay, so I will say Gilgamesh is insanely powerful, right? Very strong. However, there's no game mode that really lets him shine yet completely. But Gilgamesh is insanely powerful and can definitely overpower Eto. especially because you can summon 2 of this unit. It is a headache to do. All of this is just a giant headache, especially when we're talking about how it works. But I think Gilgamesh is in a good spot. I think they're gonna make him even more strong. One thing that's bringing him down is not having internal crit like Eto. I think if he had internal crit chance like Eto, it would be a lot better. It's something I would like to see for Gilgamesh, because he does not have any internal crit chance. So his remains the same at 10%, while Eto's continues to scale. You believe you gotta step up? It's funny. Everything in its own time. It's everything in its own time, man. The type of stuff comes natural. Can't force it. Can't fake it. Just gotta, just in due time type thing, you know? I probably should be cutting out Lullaby for more damage. Yes, absolutely. Alright guys, I think at this point what I'll do is, because of how ARX has updated in the past, because of the unanimous outcry, it will stay for another week. An event will replace it, Expedition in the gear mode, next week. An event will replace it, Expedition and the gear mode, next week. So another gear mode will replace Expedition? An event will replace it, Expedition and the gear mode of next week. I think save leaves till the event gets buffed, yeah. Always giving out life advice. It's always been the case. Absolutely. Absolutely, it's always been that type of channel. Just been very casual about it. How do you know? The question won't come to your mind. If you have to ask, it's probably not. You know? Yeah, if you have to ask, it's probably not. Yeah, absolutely. Alright guys, I do appreciate all the support for this morning. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a much needed break, because I don't want a 24-hour stream like every other ARX update. I think we're going to learn from our mistake here. What we'll do is we'll stream when they're close to updating the game. Maybe we'll jump on when they do a podcast, if they do a podcast. But I think I will take a good break. This way I take care of things that I may need to, and then get back to it. Trying to learn from our mistakes from previous ARX streams. So they haven't said they're updating today, but I think there's a good chance they are. But we'll see. We will see. They haven't made promises yet, right? So appreciate y'all. I will see you all later. Alright? You guys all have a blessed day, alright? Yes, yeah, it's been a long week. Absolutely, it's been a long week. I'm gonna take a much needed break. Just focus on anything else I need to for the day. This way, as soon as they update, we can lock in. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one.